in relation to Ngatikanga o Taputaya o Paptuanuku. The first, from the center of us in our collective. From what I understand, we have various tikanga on different levels. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tikanga o hapu wanao, tikanga o nga hapu local, tikanga of regional iwi, and also national tikanga. I would like to have Kōrero on national tikanga because this is binding on every tangata, Wenua tuku iho, and also pakeha and tawiwi. Obviously, national tikanga o Taputaya o Paptuanuku is not open to personal interpretation. It is not optional because it is Tona tikanga. It is supposed to be that way and to take place that way naturally. So it is also white tikanga of pivotal importance and essential. It is also Wakaheri tikanga because it relates to managing and governing. This tikanga is also Rahui Tapu, which is not permissible to be violated under strict national law. I will expound on this further shortly. As discussed previously, Taputaya o Papatuanuku requires and demands our first and foremost attention for survival and sustenance of ourselves, Hitangata, and of all living species, as we all depend on her as our mother, as our body which we are a part of, Tika or Teka. If we neglect or evade this pivotal and fundamental precept, disregarding this crucial foundation, then anything and everything built will inevitably be cursed and doomed, and the destructive results will permeate into every one of us as they have today. Tika or Teka. So, in saying that, in our Tikanga system, not their system, but our system, when we from the center of we is I and I is we, in our collective capacity, when we create our first, we create also the first polarity in the process. Then we also create homeostasis through balance as kaitiaki. From this first will come the next polarity and so forth, from A to Z like 1, 2, 3, and with each polarity the balance through kaitiaktanga, using our tikanga. The system has many polarities already, and as mentioned previously, they are creating the primary imbalance due to poison, which leads to sickness and death of everyone and everything. That is the first major problem. So obviously we as kaitiaki create first healing, which restores the balance and maintains it through homeostasis. This is the foundation of our tikanga, of our system. This is what our tapuan understanding was entrusted with, but obviously we all had lessons to learn still, which we have now into maturity. Now, getting back to tikanga, o Taputaya o Paptuanuku Rahu Tapu, national tikanga. Obviously, within our system we are firstly obligated to take care of our own before we can even consider their imbalanced system. We must consider our own system first, and our own people. Hypocrisy and responsibility is not our tikanga. So, with our national tikanga o Taputaya o Paptuanuku, we implement and enforce healing. It is not an option, there are no ways around it. It is not open to interpretation. It is mandatory, absolute, unequivocally clear. No ambiguity whatsoever, with precise evidence. Why? Because if any tangata, when watuku iho violate this tikanga, it will lead to poison, sickness, disease, and death locally, regionally and nationally, microcosmically and macrocosmically. Is that optional? Tika or Teka. Now tell me, within our system, if we have any hapu violating our national tikanga, o Taputaya o Paptuanuku, then we are responsible for that hapu. Tika. It doesn't matter what tikanga that hapu has, if it is not based on national tikanga, which is natural law based on nature, then it simply is not tikanga, it is Teka and a perversion. Ngahapu are entitled to their own tikanga, but to violate national tikanga o Taputaya o Paptuanuku is not tolerable and cannot be condoned. It is a violation of Rahui Tapu, and on Taputaya, on every one of us, on every kaitiaki species, we are responsible for as kaitiaki, Tika or Teka. If we are to say that Ngahapu is permitted to have any tikanga, even if it violates natural law, even if it affects everyone and everything with sickness, disease, suffering, and death, if we say that and permit that, then our system is cursed and doomed to destruction, and history will repeat. There must be a clear differentiation between national tikanga, or Taputaya o Paptuanuku, and local and regional tikanga, because it toils our collective capacity, every species, and the health and well-being of Paptuanuku. From Paptuanuku it extends to everything in all Mangatua, Te Ao Marama, and from us it extends to everything, as we are interconnected organisms from micro to macro. So, in saying that, if a local hapu is currently poisoning Taputaya o Paptuanuku, violating our mother, killing our keitiaki, poisoning our wenua, Awa and Mona. Then we as the collective capacity are responsible and accountable. We must first take care of our own.